A speedy welcome to everyone on the show. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makadi. I am your host, Mehitabel Favor Amamie, and I'm not alone in the studio today. With me are
Fubara Morris Dumo,
Ochanya Ochediko.
Good afternoon and welcome to the show. So, for today's focus, we're talking about women go shopping.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and not the regular shopping, I'm talking about markets movement.
Wahala.
Those ones that you have to prepare towards, and when you finish doing the shopping, you don't cook that day because it's a whole journey and a whole event. So, have you ever experienced shopping with a woman?
Yes, more times than one.
By your reaction is like you were traumatized.
Horrible.
Oh wow, what about you?
Yeah.
Was it scary, traumatizing, stressful for you?
Like it's a whole day.
Yeah. It
Just
is.
count a whole day.
Yes, it's the whole day. You have to prepare towards it.
Yeah.
And do you know why women take so long in the market, Morris?
Till now, I can't
You
understand.
can't figure it
I
out.
just can't.
Yeah, I think it's pricing, bargaining, and
Okay.
all that stuff. Or gisting. Because
Gisting?
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay.
The market is meant for buying and selling. You now go there and turn it to a gist house.
Oh, wow.
How?
Well, would find out other people's remarks or comments. So you can share a remarkable experience you've had going shopping with a woman, your mom, your aunt, your sister. You can share your thoughts with us on YouTube. We're live on YouTube. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makadi. Like our page and stay up to speed with all the fun that comes with the speed of light on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makadi. Stay tuned to Speedy Talk. All right, so when women go shopping, they prepare for it like it's a journey, like it's a whole event.
It's actually for them. It's a journey for your gender.
Well, I don't know, because at the end of the day, you would see that it's the family that benefits.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Because when they go to the markets, they have their list and everything. They've thought of everyone, what this one is allergic to, what that one does not like, what the husband would prefer when he comes back from work, things like that. And some even at that though, when they go with their list, you'd expect it to be a straightforward trip, especially when they have a list.
It
like,
can
okay,
never be a straightforward trip.
I mean, I don't know why. Even I do it and I can't explain.
Yeah.
Ochaya, do you do it too?
Very, very, very well.
I don't know why that phenomenon is so, but it's most times they spend so much time in the market. I say they as if I'm not among them. I follow.
You can never understand the ways of your gender.
Of the women. Why does this happen though? Like, okay, so from your experience now, Morris, what's the difference between men and women in the regard of time spent in the market?
For me, going to the market, I know I'm getting ABC. Once I get to the market, I go once you just get there, you are seeing these things right in front of you. You buy and you leave.
Leave immediately.
Life made easy. But for your gender,
Hey.
first off, they will get to the market and be like, I have my customer. And that customer is not in front too. Is
inside.
Deep inside the market.
On their previous quest, they acquired such a customer.
They will stroll in, get to meet the customer. They will open it with gists. My customer.
Our
the
family.
last time I been come. Yeah. And all that. After that, after the gist has finished, they understand. I come to buy ABC.
This one.
Okay, I get them. This is the amount. No be so you sell me the last time. You say you go remove something for me. Another problem.
Pricing and bargaining.
Bargain. Till your gender gets what she wants. When she gets it, she will move to the next gist partner. Just like that.
Actually, have you done that before?
Yes, I do.
What was your motivation?
It's my mom. My mom prices very well.
Oh, wow.
So anytime we go to the market, if we go to a particular shop, she'll check it. Do you know my mom can literally buy something of 1.7 for 700?
Wow.
Yes.
We need those skills, man.
Bargaining power.
I mean,
and she'll just if you don't say her, she'll leave you. She'll leave. Say she has another person there. Is you that will call her back?
Strategy.
I'm telling you, that's very strategic. Not everybody has that skill and ability. But now this one, I want to ask: why do women have a list but still spend time buying things that are not on the list? Because even my mom does it. She'll have a list of so many things, and then when we enter the market, she say, I think we'll need this one. Let's buy this one. I'm like, we haven't even touched the things that we are supposed to be buying. And then also, the journey of the shopping is another thing. You need
journey
choo-choo.
of 1,000 miles.
You need snacks to stay energetic and up to speed with the latest updates.
I followed my friend to the market last week Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
On getting there, she had withdrawn a certain amount that she wanted to spend.
Okay.
We got to the market. She bought A, B, C. And the next thing, is like, I need to withdraw more cash. I'm like, hold up. Withdraw more cash for what? Is it that your transport is not there? Or said, no, I forgot something. Said, okay, you forgot something. It's not on the list. Said, that one it's not on the list, but it's on the list. It's in my head, not on the list. I said, then why did you put it on the list? The list is a guide that this is the amount I'm spending. This is what I'm getting. Yeah. But now you've ended up getting more.
Exactly.
And now you've gone out of budget.
Yeah.
So women.
But there is a spirit to that too.
Really?
Yes.
What's your perspective?
Okay. Yeah. Like me, I was going shopping for my NYSC sometime last week. I wrote my list down. But when I entered the market, I was saying, I would like this one. And it was not on the list too. I ended up buying things that were not on the list.
Yeah.
I think it all boils down to scale of preference for me.
Yeah.
We should arrange our wants. I think our wants and needs. Know which one comes first.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And you prioritize on it. Yeah. How do you go? You say, I feel like this one, but you have something else that you had written.
Yeah.
First,
that you actually.
This is what I want. Women, you're doing well.
We're trying. Well. But don't you think that kind of thinking and, because they're calculating so many things on their feet, don't you think that it saves the family some hassle? Because they would go, a man would go to the market and just buy the things that are on his list. But due to her moving around and picking this and picking that, you would see that during the week you'd realize, we actually needed this. Don't you think that kind of thinking helps?
For me, I would say the male folks use the keep it short and simple formula.
Yeah, very, very.
Yeah. But for the females, they go and they get imagine a female going to the market by let's say 11 a.m. in the morning and comes back home 5 p.m.
Yeah.
And she tells her husband, honey, I'm sorry, but today just go get yourself some snacks or eat outside. You see these things I bought from the market. It's tomorrow I'm preparing them. In fact, I'm taking all to the fridge right now. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
God save us.
But that's honestly, I think that's how it should be, because you don't go to the market and expend all that energy and then come back and start cooking. People that say they love cooking don't cook the way people that cook do that. Because if you notice it, if it's just maybe 1 or 2 meals, something small for you, it's not hard to do. But if you're cooking for a family, especially those ones that have selective eaters in the family, know that it's a whole job. So you don't expect to go out and be harassed. All your senses are harassed. You are haggling with this one. That one will bump into you in the market. The sun is beating you on one side. You are having to do some serious mental calculations.
Exactly.
Yeah, the money that is available, women will take money that a man will use to get 1 or 2 things and get 10 things. And they will still have change. Yes.
I still stand by going to the market with a female. You have to be emotionally, psychologically, and mentally prepared. Because if you're going and you say, I'll be back in the next 2 hours, I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Nope,
just add
not
2 more.
Back.
Or 2 more and 30 minutes to it.
Absolutely.
Because you're not coming back anytime soon.
I remember going to, like, just going out with my mom, and then if she just mistakenly mentions that, oh,
we've not gotten this.
Not even we've not gotten, let me just stop by the market. My heart will start beating, because I know you have only 2 choices. Either you sit down there and wait, or you follow her and be harassed.
The first option is not even an option.
It's not even an option.
The second
you
one.
just have to go and carry, and you will be the one carrying the things.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's such an experience. And please don't forget, this is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. Join us on Facebook to leave your comments and let us know what's your experience with women going shopping. Why do they go shopping with a list and still not buy a lot of the things on the list? Why do they take so long? You can join us on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makodi. We want to hear your opinions, your solutions, or your reasons to this. Please let us know. We want your experiences. So, you said something about them spending extra time bargaining. Just like Ochanya said, her mom can get something of 174, 700.
Wow.
Is the time not worth it if you're going to be getting that kind of a bargain?
Now, we have one answer to the long list of questions. Why do women stay that long?
Yeah.
If I'm a seller and you come to me and say, I sell this thing for 1,700, and you bargain from 1,700 down to 700, wow, it will take a long time.
Yeah.
Because we start from a particular amount, you bid me down, I said no, let's leave it like this, and it continues till we get to a common ground. And when we get to that common ground, that's when buying and selling can take place.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So at that point, you finish with me, you move to the next person, and when you move to the next person, the circle continues. So we've gotten one answer why ladies
spend too much time.
Yes.
Because of that bargaining, they have to get the best deals. Chip. Yes, they have to get the best deals, and I agree with that, because.
But sometimes it's funny though. In the process of getting the best deal, there's a high chance that before leaving the house, the lady must have run this list with her husband. Yeah. And he has allocated a certain amount to her.
Yeah.
And this is her coming to the market, trying to cut costs, trying to cut ends.
Now.
So there's this thing, I think, is it pocket money or side money? In the list there, maybe she budgeted 2,000 naira for that thing. And the husband will say, okay, this one is 2,000, this one is, and he sums everything up and gives to her. Well, she comes to the market and starts, oh yeah, madam, this thing, if I don't like, give me for 500.
Always with the outrageous prices.
And at the end of the day, imagine if she succeeds getting it for 500, that she has 1,500 to spare.
But I mean, it's also very helpful, like I said.
Now, my question is, will she return the change?
Wait, just hold on.
So with all the strength she used,
I mean, she did some mental.
There's love in sharing,
of course.
So why not split it?
Split it with who? Who is splitting it with who?
It's all right.
Oh, if you go to the market with her, you are the bystander. You know, she's the action mama. She's taking steps.
Exactly.
When a woman is in that zone, she's taking down the enemies. She's in the war zone. She has to receive the accolades.
For your own mental health, please do not follow them to the markets.
Honestly, going shopping with women is an adventure. Sometimes it can be traumatizing, but other times it can be exciting, because you see all kinds of attitudes,
especially now that the heat level
is God,
at an all-time high.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, imagine moving from point A to point B. It's I don't want to think about it right now.
Honestly, it is exactly frustrating, because the weather is not helping. And then imagine you have, let's say, 5,000 to get something, and then the person that you're trying to get it from is telling you 7,500 last. You will be angry, because
I followed my friend Like, as I said,
yes,
she got to a shop and they were like, she wanted to get chicken, I think. And they were like, the chicken is 6,000. Said no. Said, oh guy, give me for 2,500. Even me, as a friend,
oh my
I
goodness,
turned and looked at her in shock and disbelieved that
that's too much.
Something of 6K that I'm telling you are calling 2,500.
2,500.
But do you know that
Get
all
conscience.
these people, they unnecessarily hike the price?
Yes, I have noticed that for
you to bargain.
sellers, yeah.
For you
that
to
can
bargain.
Yes.
Yes,
So
and then when you
then-
bargain, you fall just maybe at the exact point where they
yes.
want to sell it, so
yes.
that they can make the most gain, or they just fall at an average point where they can still make
So
reasonable gain.
they've gotten the idea of do not tell them the actual price. Tell them the higher.
Yeah,
Yes.
something
And
outrageous.
there is a chance that it might fall right where you want it or
Yes.
above where you want
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice one.
I guess, if you're a seller, if you're a trader, a lot of these tactics are very luring, or should I say they are enticing to you, because you know that if you sell this thing, you can make a certain amount of profit.
gain.
So it's up to the buyers now, the women, to do the mental gymnastics, to cut them down to size. And I think it's something that needs to be trained in the household. It needs to be
You say
part of the household
it's
orientation.
for all women. It's for local.
Not for all women. No, there are some
men,
yes, there are some men that
can
do it.
bargain. Like how?
I remember one time that we went to the market and wanted to buy a bundle of plantains, and that was when bundle of plantain was like, what, 1,000?
Okay.
And the lady was calling 2,500. My dad said, madam, go sell them for 500.
Wow.
I held my
Really?
chest. I said, sir, calm down, please, before they will call up to beat us.
Yeah.
But some people have it installed. They have the
And
orientation.
There are some sellers you meet and you tell them price. Say sorry, I need to sell. I beg, try the next shop.
Yeah, some of them would just.
The amount you call is it scares
It's
them.
outrageous. It's
And
just
they're
so
like, I beg,
outrageous.
to avoid trouble, just
just go somewhere else. Okay, so do you think that if they didn't spend so much time, they would be able to get everything they needed and other things?
Well, with the ideology that if you bargain and it falls into play for you, I think if spending time gives them what they want.
Yeah.
So it's a win-win. It's a solution they found to a problem.
Yeah.
And it's working well for them. But there are some days they go to the market and they come back and tell you, oh my God, you won't believe this. I carried this amount and I didn't get up to what I wanted.
Yeah.
And you look at them with a funny eye. Are you saying the truth?
No, a lot of times it happens too, because some things are just out of your
budget.
Your
frame.
budget, exactly. I've experienced that before. The one where you go out with a budget in mind and it's absolutely exceeded. And then you're like, I really budgeted for this and this, but you were not able to get it. And then there are the days when you go out and everything that it was profitable. You had change. You could get. There was this day that I was trying to get furniture and some things for my apartment, and by the time I finished, I was like, wait, it didn't even get up to what I expected. And I was now feeling so funky. I was like, hey, give me this one, give me that one. But obviously, the things I picked were things that I actually needed. So that time that I spent, bargaining and going around and making sure I got exactly what I needed, it paid off. So do you think that men should go shopping with their women? Do you think brothers and uncles and dads, do you think we should start going shopping with our aunts and mothers and wives and all of that?
Any male folk that wants to go to the market with your gender,
with the female,
first thing I would tell that person is, I pray for you. Because you need it.
You need the stamina
to stay sane and come back alive.
Yeah.
Wow. You go to the
really need it.
No.
Oh my.
It's something else. But the funny thing is, at the end of it all, you'd learn one or two tricks that these ladies use in getting what they want.
Yeah.
It might be that you do not use those tactics for, let's say, going to the market, but you could use it in your day-to-day life.
Yeah, absolutely.
You could use it in
negotiating
for other things.
Yes.
And it just falls right in place for you.
Yeah.
Because one thing I've learned so far about going to the market with ladies is, do not just succumb to the seller's will.
Price, yeah. Okay.
Try bidding. It
lower.
might just fall into your category. But when you see that, okay, it's not coming along, maybe you try 2-3 other places. And if it still doesn't work, then you know that there's something wrong somewhere.
So that means the trying 2-3 other places also adds up to the time spent. Okay.
This this topic just reminded me of something that happened sometime 2020.
Yeah.
You know, my dad doesn't price.
Okay.
If you tell him this is 7,000, he'll give you 7,000.
Wow.
Yes.
Good man.
So there's this our neighbor that sells things. She left when my mom was preparing for work.
Yeah.
She stayed till she left for work. She now brought the things to my dad. Okpani, I brought this thing. They are good. I said, okay, how much? So when my mother came, I said, you bought this thing for what? No, we are taking it back. It's not up to that. So men,
they don't
really know. But some men, they know how to price very well.
Definitely.
They bargain a lot. So
yeah,
still good.
So women and shopping, it's a whole experience, but I think we should encourage our mothers and our aunties and the women in our lives
kudos to all
when
of
they
them.
when they go shopping, because it's literally battle. They're going right into opposition, and
there's this phobia, funny enough, that females have, like, I don't want to go to the market. It's stressful.
It is. That's why they don't cook.
Maybe it's because of this
immediately after.
This whole I'll go to the market now. I'll stroll. I'll gist.
You go back and forth.
I see that gisting thing as a format.
Okay, to relax.
Not to relax, to get into
the seller's mind. Yeah, so that they become comfortable.
You build that familiarity. You build that level with the seller that, okay, we are friends. Or
you don't have to
rip me off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that. That's a lesson, a tactic to learn. Yeah. So this has been Speedy Talk on 98.5 Speed FM. Today's focus was women go shopping, and you can still follow us on Facebook, YouTube at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. I have been your host, Mehitabel Favor Amamie
and Fubara Maurice Dumo.
Ochaya Ochediko.
And that's it on today's edition of Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM. You can keep your thoughts coming in the comment section, or you can send a message to us on 0902 1275464. That's 09021 275464. Don't forget to remember to like our page on Facebook. That's Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makadi, and stay up to speed with all the latest updates. It's been Speedy Talk. See you. Well, not see you. We'll chat next time.
Classic hits on your favorite station. As King Radio.